These fucking Democrats are killing us. They killing us. This is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. This is the worst ever. The worst ever. I mean, the foolery, the fuckery that these terrible human beings that are calling themselves, I mean, you would think that they the good guys. Like, you know, you grow up, you're a black dude, you grow up, you believe in democracy, you believe in the Democrats, you know, and you think that they on your team, that they down for the people, they always looking out for the people, and your grandparents and your parents, everybody's a Democrat. And then now, 2020, look at these fuckboys, and these weirdos, and they are the clowns. They're the real clowns, cuz these Democrats. Did you? People talk about the lesser of two evils. Where? Seriously, they're playing this game like to win. Like, do you know who these Democrats are? These are the terrorists from the 60s, the 70s, all those Brother Underground cats. That's what, and they was like, you wonder why the city's burning, why they looting, why they doing stupid stuff where we live, giving us opportunities to destroy our own thing, right? With fake protests and live stream funerals. Like, a funeral right now is the prime time choice. You got a funeral, you gonna get prime time ratings. George Floyd, Representative Connors. I mean, listen, bro, sis, this is the worst game that they ever played. You got all of these. You remember all the Black Panthers, right? Became professors. All of them, all them people, all of them terrorists from the 60s became professors, teachers, teaching in universities. So we about 40 years later. So think about it. If in the 60s you was in your 20s, about 20 something in the 60s. What's this? 2000. So from 60 to 2000 is 40 years. So you're about 65. So now, 20 years later, you about Joe Biden age. You know what I mean? Like, for real, you done put this whole thing into play, and you got cats like Obama. It's the worst. Obama, you really are disappointing, brother. Terrible. Like, yo, but he's the prototype of what's happening. That's what's happening. Like, I'm out here, I'm looking, I'm trying to figure out who are these people out here robbing and looting and terrorizing the joint. You know what I mean? Like, who are these people out here that's doing it, right? These foreigners. Yeah. It's a bunch of foreigners doing this, cuz seriously. You know, like, you gotta watch this, man. You gotta watch this play. These dudes is vicious. Obama got up there and said, my administration has demonstrated that we're willing to burn this country down in order to. My nigga, you're not from here. Why you willing to burn our thing down? See, look, black folks, we gotta wake up. Don't look at the news and look at the TV. Look at what happens in your street, in your world, in your everyday life. Because in your everyday life, you run this motherfucker. We run this motherfucker. Seriously. They can act like, but that's just propaganda. That's propaganda. The reality is, we run this thing, you know? Yeah, like, who do they got on their walls? Like, who their kids have in their house? You know what I mean? Like, whose style is the most influential? You know? Like, why they got Aunt Jemima on the box? Because if it was Betty Crocker, you wouldn't like it. If it wasn't Uncle Ben would make you think, oh, some niggas involved. That shit good. Mrs. W, who? You don't want that. Mrs. Fields, who? You don't want that shit. Nah, you want that Aunt Jemima. You know? authentic Southern cuisine, you know what I mean? Like, and that's what we gotta focus on. People from the South, you can focus on this. This is something they can't stop. Like, again, I tell you, the country's yours, and you're about to have to take it back because they giving it back to you right now. That's what this is. We see Obama. They not even paying attention. You think, oh, we want to burn this thing down. All of these people are puppets playing a game on a world stage. It has nothing to do with reality. No, this is all television. This is what's going on. I understand it seems real because it's really happening to you, but no. What's really happening is that it's 90 degrees outside, that they gotta put fake clouds to stop the sun because it's about to be global warming. It's about to be take your shirt off time for niggas. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, that type of shit. And, you know, you ain't heard of leprosy since the Bible, but leprosy is like a skin disease, nigga. It's like a nigga, you peeling from your skin. That's what that's like, a tan. It's like a burn. Yeah, it's like a sunburn. So they ready to give this thing up. But before they give it up, let me explain to you what they did for you. Because these motherfuckers ain't your friend, and you need to pay attention, because if you're from the South, if you're from the North, and your family is an indigenous tribe, and y'all trace y'all stuff back, y'all got powwows, and y'all know what's going on, like, you know that this is your land. This is where you're from. You're from the South. You can keep that slavery if you want to. We get into that another time. We figure out how you got there later, but you're there. You're from there. Your family from there. Y'all moved all over the country because it's your country. So, yeah. This is our country. And a lot of shit that they did here, we wouldn't have been able to do. I'm being honest. Like, the way they treat each other, the things that they do to each other, we wouldn't go for that shit at all. That's why we protesting. Okay, I'm gonna stick to one city at a time, but that's why we protest everything. Before we moved to these cities, they was beating up Italians, and the cops was beating up Italians and sticking plungers up the butts of Irishmen, and they were vicious to whoever was in the city, killing them, beating them up, throwing them out of moving cars, throwing them out of windows, like handcuffed. Like, let the Italians, the mobsters tell you stories about the cops, white on white crime, like real talk, like the Patty way, like they putting patties in there. You know, Patty is the Irishman type of thing. Like this ain't that. But when it happens to us, oh yeah, we gonna make a fuss. Yeah, you can't do that to us. It's our country. You come here and do this to us. Not happening. So we made a fuss. We always make a fuss because this is our shit. And that's how these rights, these human rights, these civil rights have been accomplished, because white people don't give a fuck about white people. Back to how they helped build this country. I mean, we can act like we created a lot of the intellectual things, like, you know, to make it easier for them to do what they do. But I mean, like, the mining, you know, there are whole towns. Not besides Flint. Okay, Flint is the one black town, right? That's poison. But there are towns where you can't even, the soil is poison. Like, they had to evacuate whole towns. Like, they try to kill each other. It's so ridiculous. It's terrible. Like, you know, they have no love for each other. And, you know, they built these roads and these highways, and people dying on top of these skyscrapers. Like, you know what I mean? Like, yes, I want you to stand up here and build something, a monument to capitalism, to fake money, you know? Like, niggas ain't going for fake money. A lot of this stuff, people ain't going for, like, real, like, American blacks, you know? Like, we wasn't going for none of that stuff. But that was their system, and they worked it out. It worked good for them. It worked good for them, didn't it? You know? Nice hotels. You know, the American dream. It worked good for them. You know? But it worked good for you, my nigga. Think about it. Like, what we gotta dig is that, like, I'm not the one that's like, every black person you know got a flat screen. Niggas got Jordans, niggas got, like, nice cars. Like, black people are mental. We're connected to the universe. We were different than average person. An American black, just the way it is, from the South. And I'm not hating, I'm pointing this out, and I'm gonna get back to that later about the international distraction that these niggas is bringing. But yeah, like, you gotta understand, like, you gotta, a connection to the thing. You can make your dreams into reality. Everything you want is real. Like the numbers. Like, people play the lottery. That was invented, you know what I mean, by some black folks. And not only did they say, okay, cool, let's play, but they said, okay, I had a dream, and now my dream means I should play such and such. Oh, well, go get the book. It's a book of dreams that got numbers. You had a dream about fish? Okay, cool. What's that number? Play that number. Now, the point I'm making with that is that, one, people recognize the science enough to the point where, damn, they could say, okay, cool, fish equals this, a baby equals this, death equals this. Each event or image represents a number. Wow, the fuck? That y'all could put magic down like that, you know what I mean, into a book, and it worked for people, you know, that believe in it, that play it, that got the book, that bought the book, that tell you, yo, you know, it could call such and such, you got the book. Yeah, that's how niggas think, you know what I'm saying? Connected to the source. You can pick numbers all day. You're gonna win something. You go to a lot of, you go to the next city, you're gonna win something. You connected. You're gonna win. You ain't like regular people, cuz this is what it is. So that's why you got Jordans and everything you want. We pop bottles, and you go to a car wash. I'll be just glad to fit in, because these niggas is balling. Niggas is balling. Yeah. And they supposed to be the worst. They downtrodden, looking the worst. I mean, they figure it out. We figure it out. We get what we want. And that's a major point. But switching back over to the international twist. You know, again, I'm not saying everybody that come here is on this shit, but you gotta be real. You gotta understand that to come here, you gotta probably jump through a bunch of hoops and do a lot of backflips, somersaults to get to this joint. You know what I'm saying? So they only picking who they want to pick. You know what I mean? So be careful of the people that they allow to come in this joint. You know what I mean? They coming in, you know, they leaving the shit that they supposed to be fighting for, dying for. They leaving that thing to come over here for what? They gonna fight for us and die for us. They gonna rob and loot and send it back to their country like the rest of them, like the Germans and the Polish, and nothing wrong with that. You know, you did a good job. Thank you. We got these roads and we got these things and stuff, and you know, it took a lot of slave labor to get that done. I wouldn't have thought about it like that. It's good to imagine it in the playground of God, you know, make it happen. But some of the stuff, the way y'all treat people, man, I don't think we would have been able to do it. I'm sure we wouldn't have been able to do it. It's just too spiritual, you know. I'll pay you Tuesday for a hamburger today. What? Man, go ahead, keep that hamburger. Keep that money then if you gonna pay me Tuesday. I ain't worried about Tuesday, man. I done flipped it, tripped it. So capitalism ain't gonna work with us, man. All right, you gonna pay me nigga? Drink up, man. Drink up, nigga. Fuck all that, nigga. Fuck I look like, cuz. Drink all that. Yeah, cuz. So that is the difference between, you know, how we would operate and how somebody else operate. You know, we're not gonna put you on the hook. But don't fall for the Democratic okie doke. I'm not telling you who to do nothing with, or I'm telling you what not to do. It's just to fall for the dumb okie doke. These dudes is weirdos. They not your friends. They not. Obama, man, you're despicable. You're despicable, cause I'm saying this. I know you is a part of you somewhere in there. That's a little brother. I know you're an actor and you got this thing down pat and you playing your part. But dog, like, you gonna burn this thing down? Really? Brothers and sisters, wake up, man. That's what I'm saying. That's why a lot of people you only hear people talking about being a Democrat. Like, yeah, like, we gotta do it. You don't hear people saying nothing about not being a Democrat right now. Because they know that y'all motherfuckers is dangerous. Y'all might do something dangerous to somebody. I might hurt somebody. I might burn my story. I might set the world on fire or something. That's what y'all want to do, because y'all not going to beat dude. With who? With more common to holler? Oh, I almost said common to holler. She not from the South. I'm going to leave it at that. And everybody knows it. Everybody see through it. I mean, y'all gonna get blown out. Them Democrats is gonna get busted. You know? For real. Because 2020, scammers is being, you know what I mean? And these freaking Democrats is scammers, because, you know, how many people been arrested? Everybody coming home. You don't know how many people coming home from jail last couple years? Yeah, thanks Clinton. They've been in jail since Clinton, fucking with these Democrats. You know, couldn't get out since Clinton. Put them in there. You know, you want to blame work. What did these other niggas do to you? What did they do to you? You can answer that to yourself. Because I know it sound good. They tell you what they going to do. They ain't had a chance to did nothing yet. They fucked up the market. Man, the housing bubble, the shit is worse now. It's worse now. They selling dollar houses for $1 million. They used to be $1. Yeah. A lot of niggas in my family got them dollar houses that's worth $1 million. Really. But get ready, because this is going to be short-lived. They about to try to burn this thing down. So I just want you to be aware of who's really got their hand around your fucking neck. Who's really got their finger up your woo, you know? Because this is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. They have no chance of winning. They're not trying to win it. Whatever winning would be. They don't have a plan to win. What are they going to do if they win? Besides, we're going to beat the clown. We got to defeat the clown. Kamala Holla. Man. Delaware. You going to pick a nigga from Delaware to be your fucking leader? I wouldn't let a nigga from Delaware pick the club. Pick the restaurant, nigga. Where we eating at? Says who? A nigga from Delaware. I'm not going there. My sister lives in Delaware. She moved to Delaware because it's slow. And you're at the one slow guy from Delaware. This is retarded, man. Like, I mean, listen, man. You know, they about to really set this joint on fire, cuz. If you don't believe it, you'll see it. You'll see it. They have no other choice. They have no way to win. They have no options. They have no plan. You know what I mean? And Obama, here's another thing I need to watch out for. I don't really care. Like I said, I don't care. Watch out for these community activists. This fuck shit. This is that Obama fuck shit that we did not know that it would turn out like this. But he was talking about the last time he had a speech. And first of all, everything Obama's doing right now, this shit is not illegal, but it's hella unethical. You gotta think, how many presidents have ever came and campaigned for a nigga? Did Clinton campaign for Gore? No. Did Bush campaign for who the fuck ran for McCain? Like, you don't get out on a stump. Like, you supposed to be presidential now. Y'all supposed to be, all powwow in the presidential suite up in the VIP lounge. You know what I mean? When y'all made it past that point, you stay out the fray. But Obama is in it like he running again. Like, that's unethical. Like, all the stuff you doing, dude. And then, like you said, okay, yeah, this is let's go back to when the riot and looting was going on, and you had the nerve to say you were so proud of the rioters. And you still proud of these niggas now because you went on to say that this is all stuff that we put into my administration put into play. With your little fake Southern accent. You know, you nigga from Chicago with a Southern swang. That. Vote. He don't say no vote. He don't put that on phone them though. It's all good. But yeah, those community activists that my organization put in play, it ain't that deep Southern, but yeah. So those community activists are the weirdos now, like the Red Cross type, Salvation Armies. And I was like, what are you talking about, right? I had to see it with my own eyes. We were out there. We was in the mix. Not looting, rioting, but being newsy and being inquisitive. You dig what I'm saying? You can't loot and riot when you got, like, because this is yours. Like, you everything is yours. You're going to get what you reap. Whatever a man soweth, so shall he reap. Obama. Yep. So, Obama, they giving you a pass. Giving you a pass. They're not doing you a favor because karma is building on your motherfucking ass, nigga. Karma is building on your ass, nigga. You need to chill. For real. Like, I get it. You gonna disappear. You gonna go back to the Philippines. This is not. Listen, man. See, they can only block the sun for so long. Sun gonna shine. Sun gonna shine. That's it, bro. You know what I mean? Don't trust them. They desperate. What a desperate person gonna do? Do anything. Chew off his own leg. Rat, mice, scums. Terrible. They say they'll burn the country down and let democracy play out. To let the shit. That's not, you know what I mean? Like, that's not criminal. That's not treason. I don't give a fuck about none of this shit. You know that. But I'm saying they purport. They act like they about the system. And then we're gonna burn this motherfucker down. Now they public enemy shit. Like, come on, man. These niggas is garbage. Y'all garbage. And I'm terrible that we bought that shit. Terrible. That motherfuckers is garbage. Y'all need to stop. Y'all need to just go somewhere and burn some books. That's what y'all into. Fucking terrorists, fake propagandists, like locking up black people, throwing away the key. Y'all do anything. These Democrats are the worst. You know what I mean? Like, you don't think this shit. Why can't y'all let these sleeping dogs don't fuck with these niggas? They the worst. I said it. I meant it. And they petty. They gonna do some petty shit, like petty little bong do, you know? Freaky foreigners do some fraud type shit, you know? They're not your friend. Do not trust these Democrats. They are killing us with a smile, loving it, having a good time, and they're killing us. Don't do it. Don't do it. Wake up. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't let them kill you, cause make them take their hand around your neck. You know what I'm saying? Cause they don't matter up here. That Democrat shit don't matter up here. They know that. They know that. Use your mind. Stick to the mind. Stick to the mind. Here we go. We are not on that shit. We in the mind. That shit don't affect us. But for those that get affected, don't let them kill you. You know? Some people gonna die so they can rise again. Like even with the rioters and the looters. Go ahead. Fuck it. Get that shit over with. Get your karma over with. Cause you're gonna bounce back. You're gonna have to go through some shit. But you're gonna bounce back. You know what I mean? That's life. That's how it goes. You know? You win some, you lose some. It's all experience because that's what you get. But I would say between now and the election, get ready to see a lot of fuckery, a lot of foolery, a lot of looting, a lot of burning, a lot of smoke-filled cities that are ran by Democrats and mayors. A lot of nothing, because like Obama said, we'd rather burn this bitch down than to let the clown win, says one clown to another clown, you know? Yeah, so pay attention. If you're from the South, pay attention, you know? It's so easy for these internationals to slide up in here. They speak very good English. You know, they drive good cars, looking like us. You know, they try to get fly. They wearing the skinnies and shit. You know, they don't start speaking, you know, their language until they get around the others and shit. They talking like they niggas from the hood. You know, where you from, cuz? Word? And what part? Then you catch them like, yeah, word. What street? You went to what? You went to that school? Word? What middle school you go to? When'd you get here? Oh, you was born? Okay, cool. You was born here, you might stand a chance. But maybe not, because I was born in the city in the north, but I know I'm from the south. Where you from? Peace.